Today I'm going to be reviewing this Thyme and Table pairing knife. Now this one does come obviously from the brand Thyme and Table. And this is just a traditional knife into a regular plastic handled blade, or plastic handle I should say. This one is an extremely large handle, so I really do like that about this one from Thyme and Table, is that the handle is really nice and large. I'm not a fan of how it tapers off so much at the end though. I prefer if they come back. The knives that have the handle kind of come back, so that way my pinky isn't going to slide off the end. I do prefer that. This one does have a nice big swoop to it, so that shouldn't necessarily be an issue with it. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and test and see exactly how sharp that this knife is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and try and cut through the container that it came in, which is plastic and cardboard. So this is what the containers look like. It came in 3 knives. One thing about the container that I wasn't really a fan of is how difficult it was to get these out. So this is supposed to be like serrate or perforated almost, but it actually wasn't perforated very well. So when pulling this one out, rather than the perforation, it actually ripped out here. And so the knife came popping out, and I actually ended up cutting myself on this knife, on this small one. These larger ones, I didn't have any issues. It just kind of came up and then out. But again, it only pulled off on the one on the serration or on the perforation, and it didn't do it on the others. So not a fan of that. Let me go ahead and show you exactly how sharp this is. As I said, I did cut myself when opening it up, so it definitely is a sharp knife. You can see here I am easily cutting through both the plastic and the cardboard that is in this case, or in this actual thing. So now let me go ahead and poke down, and I'm just going to rip across here, and I'm just putting pressure, and I'm not actually going through, and you can see that it is going through the majority of the cardboard by just that single thing, not even like any sawing motion or anything. And then you can see the thickness of the cardboard that it cut through and the plastic as well. So this does come as an incredibly sharp knife, so just something to keep in mind with it. Please be careful while opening it. Again, those perforations, not a fan of how they did that, so that it was kind of more difficult to open than what it would have been in other cases if those perforations would have been correct, or they would have done something a little bit different on that. Overall, I love the look of it. So I love the like this kind of brownish look, and then obviously you can see where it's sharp there on the bottom. And then the branding on it. Not a huge fan of the fact that this knife blade, the tang is not going to be shown all the way through. So I don't know exactly how far into the handle it goes. My guess is it probably only goes in an inch or something, but can't exactly tell. So I'm not a fan of that on this. But overall, definitely a sharp knife that will do the job for sure.